inside Seth Rogen's insane cannabis company headquarters. Hey guys, let's take a look inside Seth Rogen's insane cannabis company headquarters. Let's get right into it. Seth Rogen has been known as one of Hollywood's preeminent weed smokers since the massive success of the film Pineapple Express in 2008. The film is now considered a classic stoner comedy, but the reaction of audiences demonstrated to Rogen and his writing and business partner, Evan Goldberg, that there was an untapped market of people interested in a more elevated marijuana culture, whether that means smarter jokes in the movies they watch or higher quality accessories with which to smoke weed. Fast forward nearly 15 years, and Rogen and Goldberg are catering to those people with their company, Houseplant, which launched the cannabis line in Canada in 2019 and plans to expand to the United States in 2021, adding a line of home goods geared towards smokers who appreciate nice things. In addition, in states where marijuana is legal, Houseplant marijuana is available. The tour of Houseplant by Architectural Digest, which went live on April 27th, is a little different. It investigates the decor as both a home and a business space. Rogen and his business partner Evan Goldberg founded Houseplant in 2019. Originally, they partnered with Canopy Growth Corp to operate exclusively in Canada, but have since moved to operate out of California instead as of 2021. The brand sells a line of cannabis that is currently only available in California, but also offers a variety of unique and modern home decor items such as ashtrays, lighters, and even a lighter caddy in the shape of Rogen's dog, a Cavalier King Charles named Zelda. The brand operates out of a 1918 built Los Angeles bungalow that Rogen shows off in a new YouTube video for AD. The comedian says at the start of the tour, "We did not set out to base Houseplant in a house." He then added, "A lot of our products are home goods. We found that being able to see them in a home setting was invaluable." Indeed, Houseplant smoking accessories can be found on almost every piece of mid-century modern furniture, including two green chairs from the Seth Rogen's 2013 film This Is the End, in the 1,522 square foot home. There are ashtrays based on Rogen's own pottery, including a brand new one, inspired by the gloopy glazes he's been experimenting with, a lighter and gas lamp made of marble, rolling trays that include an ashtray and grinder, and even a lamp and ashtray combination. Rogen said, "This was something that was very intuitive. For years and years, I would look at an ashtray and a lamp sitting on my desk side by side, two different things, and I thought, what if it was one thing?" Rogen described his motivations for the Houseplant brand, which are reflected in the many products that are on display in the home. He said, "We wanted it to come in innovative and interesting packaging." He then added, "And as someone who, smokes weed all day every day, and as a home that they like to reflect their sensibilities and who they are and their tastes, I found myself struggling to furnish my home in a way that complemented the fact that I smoke weed all day every day." Houseplant HQ is the birthplace of many of the brand's unique offerings. He said, "It's just fun because we would brainstorm all sorts of just ways we could kind of express our love of weed in as many creative ways we possibly could." According to Rogen, the company also has a more traditional office space, but the bungalow provides his team with an additional location to test their products, which is extremely important to them. Rogen said, "I take everything home with me for months and months and months, and I use it to death," while showing off a new standing ashtray, modeled after ones common in the 50s, 60s, and into the 70s. Rogen states that cleanliness is one of the most important elements of a houseplant design. He said, "I actually use my ashtrays all the time, and having them be cleanable is something we probably talk about more than almost anything, ad nauseum." Remember, even after the Surgeon General published the paper outlining the empirical link between cigarettes and cancer in 1964, aggressive advertising campaigns caused cigarette use, and therefore stylish ashtray design to burn out slowly. Rogen explains that cleanability is one of the most important elements of a houseplant design. He said, "I'll be honest, we did not set out to base Houseplant out of a house, which is, as I say it was something you would assume we would have wanted from the get-go." He then added, "We created a weed and home goods company called Houseplant and we needed somewhere to base our operations out of, kind of like a workplace for people to come hang out. We talk about our products a lot of our products are home goods, so we found being able to, see them in a home-type setting was invaluable." Vintage ashtrays are a big inspiration for Rogen, who claims he and the Houseplant team have one of the world's largest vintage ashtray collections. In the Houseplant office, a small selection of orange, green, and yellow ones are displayed on open shelving. There are ashtrays of all shapes and sizes available, including hanging ashtrays and those with deep wells. Rogen appreciates shallow ones with beautiful designs for keeping ash hidden and contained. Rogen, who sees a renaissance of ashtray design on the horizon, said, "A lot of them are Italian. Not surprisingly, Italians leaned into smoking with style." He then added, "With the rise of weed and people smoking it more, ashtray ingenuity is on the rise once again." That's all for today, and we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.